What up, YouTube? This is the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel where I plan on showing you how to build a 1984 Chevy C10 truck that just burns rubber, ain't meant to be fast, and only meant to be fun for you. And in this episode, I'm really just gonna be talking about my exhaust. So I figured the best way to talk about it would be to basically blast you with nothing but revs and accelerations and all of that. With respect to the braking period, I will be honest, we won't go too crazy. But I figured I'd give you guys some clips before I talk about what I actually have, you know, from the headers all the way back. So let's get to those clips. Oh, and by the way, guys, most people are wondering why I haven't like burnt any rubber yet. It's because, well, for one, first and foremost, I'm waiting on the braking period to be done, and I'm trying to get to 750 miles. And I know after I reach that 750 mile mark, I'm a busy guy, so it's probably still gonna take me some time before I can change the oil and take it for a little rip for the first time. So that's why my mark is 750, because it'll probably in actuality be like a good 800 or 900 miles. So that's the only reason why I haven't like done any pulls, like serious pulls or anything like that. As for why I haven't burnt rubber yet, the limited slip isn't in yet. Still gotta buy the gears. So what's the point of wasting all of my, you know, what's the point of wasting transmission on one wheel peels? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I do that? They're just one wheel peels, so they're not gonna be any fun to watch. So I might as well just wait till I have the limited slip and then go nuts. Alright. As y'all can see, I'm out here running errands, you know, doing little things. Probably gonna film a couple vlogs today. Oh, and also another thing that y'all been pressing me about is my dashboard. Look, there's this thing called money. I don't know if y'all know, but you need it to do stuff like that to your car, and I ain't got it. So in time I'll do something to it. But I have an ugly dashboard at home that's cracked up, and it's got spider eggs all in it now because it's been sitting in the garage for forever. And I don't want to put an old ugly one back on. I would much rather put a nice one back on when I can afford it. So it's this ugly or that kind of ugly. It's gonna be ugly either way, so I just leave the dashboard off. Who cares? Well, I guess somebody does, but I really don't care, honestly. Like, I just care about the function. Like, that's the thing about me, is I'm not gonna spend any money on the look of anything. That's just not who I am. I'm gonna spend all the money on the function, and then we'll have fun with, you know, the stuff after that. We'll have fun with the cosmetics and all that in time. Like I said, in time. Maybe if y'all like the video, then, you know what I'm saying, I could pull some strings, you know what I'm saying, just like the video, and it'll help me out a lot. Maybe I could do something like that. Who knows? Just gotta like the video, we'll find out. I love this truck, man. Alright guys, so after those little accelerations, revs, all that, figured I'd go ahead and tell you guys the details on my exhaust system. And I'm literally just gonna read you guys the specs because I do not remember all of them, because I put this whole exhaust system together a long time ago. It was before I broke the truck is when this exhaust went on. So the primary tube outside diameter of the headers is 1 5/8, and the collector is 2.5 inch. So it's 2.5 inch all the way back. And then I have these 2-chamber mufflers that are Summit brand, and they're supposedly made by Flowmaster. So they're basically like a cheaper Flowmaster 40 or something. So I've been told. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on this. I'm not really sure, but they're only like $30. The part number, actually, for those of you who do want to know, is 638222. SUM-6382222. I'll put it right down here. And they were good for a while, but they started to rattle after they started to see some real actual air after I got the exhaust system completely welded up and everything. Then they started to rattle, and so yeah. But I mean, it's really simple setup. Like, it's not like busy and involved. This video is gonna be really short, I can already tell. But oh yeah, and let me give you guys the part number for the headers too. Part numbers for the headers are Hedman headers 69090. I'll put it right down here. And yeah, like I said, it's like a really simple setup. It's like, you know, it's weird because a lot of people ask me, what do I have on it? Like, what's different about it? What did you do to it and everything? But it's like really simple. It's not really too crazy. So let's go out and let's talk about the headers real quick, because I do have something to say about them. The headers on my C10, they are rather low to be quite honest with you. I'm not complaining or anything, but that's just something I noticed when I bought them. I mean, if you have a car, then that's probably going to be kind of a danger zone for like bottoming out, so you might want to think about that if you're putting these headers on your car. But you know, now that I think about it, I don't think they come for I don't think they are for a car. I think they're especially for a truck. I need to check and make sure, but like I said, I left the part number for you guys, but they work perfectly fine for a C10 like mine, other than the fact that I did have to hammer the passenger side header, like, you know, like roadkill hammer, because like it touched the brake line or a fuel line. I wasn't sure which one, and I had to actually like take the line and move it out the way, and then put a stud up in the frame to keep it from moving back there. Heat wrapped it, did all that, and then also hammered on the header, and there's just enough clearance to make sure that it doesn't touch and catch fire to something. So there's that you also have to worry about. I would also recommend getting mid-length headers instead of the full length, because like I showed you, the full length hang kind of low, and I don't really like that. I mean, it's growing on me now. The look is growing on me, but it gives you more options in terms of like your exhaust and all that. Like you have more option of where you want the rest of the system to go. Whereas when you have the headers that drop down and point out like that, you have to have your exhaust right there. Whereas if you had something that stayed, that basically headers that started up here somewhere, then you could have more of an option of where you want the exhaust system to go. Because now I have to start right there. So that's really it though, y'all. I mean, it's not like this is gonna be one of those complicated videos. This is just a simple video I wanted to make for y'all, because I know a lot of people were asking about it, and so I figured a video is the best way to get that out to you. Instead of answering every individual question, I just wanted to, you know, share the information, give you guys something to watch also in a day. And I think I'm going to be doing a two vlogs in a day sort of thing today. So if next vlog I got the same stuff on, that's why. I think next vlog we're going to be going and testing the gas mileage of the C10, which is something I'm really excited about. So gas mileage of a Cam C10. How bad is it? How good is it? And I think I'm just going to test it by going up to Summit Racing. Because if you think about it, Summit Racing from Atlanta, it's like, it's got some country, it's got some stop and go when you get down into McDonough. So I figured it would be a good little highway slash stop and go slash, you know, it will be a good like heavy dosage of everything. And we can see the gas mileage of it, the true gas mileage of the C10. So I think that'll be in the next episode. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you leave a like as always, because that helps me out a lot. Maybe I could get a sponsor one day if I can get enough likes and enough circulation and enough attention. But like I said, y'all, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good one.